Hi, this is Mato. In this video I will show you the game between two chess giants. This is the game between Garry Kasparov and Magnus Carlsen. The game was played in Reykjavik in a rapid chess tournament in 2004. Where is Reykjavik? Reykjavik is the capital city of Iceland. Time control was 25 minutes each for the whole game. Let's have a look at the game. Garry Kasparov had white pieces and he started with c4. Game is starting like an English opening. Knight to f6, knight to c3, g6, e4, d6, preventing e5, d4, bishop to g7, knight to f3, black castle kingside, and we have king's Indian defense. Bishop to e2, e5, bishop to e3, and Carlsen captured pawn on d4. The most popular move in this position is knight to g4, attacking bishop on e3, and then white would continue with bishop to g5, attacking queen. Black plays f6 and so on. In our game we have pawn takes pawn on d4, knight takes on d4, c6, f3, adding more protection to pawn on e4, rook to e8, extraying bishop on a3, bishop to f2, d5, pawn takes pawn. This move wouldn't be possible if bishop was on a3, then rook takes bishop. Pawn takes pawn, and now not taking pawn on d5, but c5, and black has isolated pawn on d5. Knight to c6, Kasparov castled kingside, knight to h5, queen to d2, bishop to e5, bishop may be coming to f4, so Kasparov played g3, bishop to h3, attacking rook, rook from f to e1, knight to g7, rook from a to d1, rook to c8, knight from d to b5. Pressure is on the pawn on d5 and knight is coming to d6. a6, knight to d6, forking both rooks. What else but to take knight? Bishop takes knight on d6, pawn takes bishop. If queen takes on d6, then knight takes on d5, and knight on d5 is a real monster. Black has problem on dark squares around his king. So in the game, d4 was played. Carlsen was hoping for this continuation. Bishop takes on d4, knight takes bishop, and then queen takes knight, knight to f5, attacking queen, and pawn on d6. But Kasparov didn't capture pawn on d4. Knight to e4 was played, and now pawn on d6 is defended. Bishop to f5. Carlsen wants to remove the defender and to capture pawn on d6. f5 unfortunately doesn't work here, because if f5 is played, then bishop to c4 check, and after king to h8, knight to g5 is very strong. Okay, so in the game we have bishop to f5, and now clever move, d7. How should black recapture? With queen or with bishop? If queen takes on d7, that is a real disaster. We would have a family fork. Check, attacking rook and queen too. Okay, so in the game, Carlsen captured with bishop. And now bishop takes on d4. Knight takes bishop, queen takes on d4. Bishop on d7 is under attack. Threat is also knight to f6. Carlsen didn't find a good move in this position. He played knight to f5. Even the better move is losing. Better move is bishop to e6. Then we would have this continuation. Knight to f6 check. And after king to h8, queen to h4. That is checkmate. On h7 also knight is attacking rook. After rook is attacking queen. After queen to b6. King to h1. To save checkmate, perhaps black would play knight to h5 and then simply knight takes rook. And white is winning. But this is better variation than one in the game. In the game, knight to f5 was played. Queen takes bishop, winning a piece. Queen to b6, check. King to h1. Rook from e to d8, attacking queen. Queen to a4. Rook takes rook. And now Kasparov captured with queen. We will see the reason why. Queen takes on b2. Queen to b1. Kasparov wants to exchange queens. When ahead in material, exchange pieces. Rook to c2. Queen takes queen, rook takes queen. Bishop to c4. Bishop is defending pawn on a2 and rook on e1 is free to move. Knight to e3, attacking pawn on f3. Rook to e3 and black resigned. Not a bad fight by 13 years old Magnus Carlsen. Where did he go wrong? Let's have a look. Where did he go wrong? In this position he played bishop to h3, attacking rook. This looked like a good move, but bishop didn't contribute to the fight for the center of the board. Better move was knight to g7. And after Kasparov's move, rook from f to e1, then knight to e6 or knight to f5. Knight to e6 is attacking pawn on c5 and challenging knight on d4. After knight takes knight, bishop takes on a6, developing bishop, defending pawn on d5, and black is in the game. Some people think that Magnus Carlsen is going to be next world champion. What do you think? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.